going back to my browser, YouTube, and here, as you can see, my OBS has been successfully connected with my
Welcome back to Limitless Wrestling. Welcome to Necessary Evil. Brought to you tonight by our new partners at Rugged Roots Inc. Right over here.
Mike's a hell of a guy.
Rugged Roots, we'll leave it at that. Stop by, they'll give you all the information you need to know. Guys, we're going live all around the world on IWTV and the YouTube. So you guys gonna be as loud as possible? Yes, we are. And our broadcast team handling interviews backstage, Mr. Ethan Scott. The queen of IWTV is here, Sam Laterna. The soundtrack for tonight's event, Johnny Torres. And top shelf, Troy Nelson.
Still got it, Johnny.
Now that that's out of the way, your referees for tonight's bouts are Brendan Paul, Nate Speckman, and of course, Maine's favorite referee, proudly representing Limitless Wrestling, my name is Rich Palladino. Thank you very much. We are going to kick things off with a special challenge match, which is sure to be, as the kids would say, a banger! And it's scheduled for one fall.
Wrestling fans around the world, welcome to IWTV, the Limitless Wrestling YouTube, as Limitless Wrestling and Rugged Roots Trading Post bring you Necessary Evil. Johnny Torres, Top Shelf Troy Nelson on the call, and we're kicking things off with a wild one. Gonna have to talk even louder here, Johnny Torres. Listen to the ovation for Conan Lykan, the land shark, looking to keep it just about as perfect as you can get here in Limitless Wrestling. But that is a tall task when you have to go face to face and toe to toe with the Northeast Beast, Alec Price. Bar center, trend center, gatekeeper, Alec Price, a bona fide locker room leader, and how far he's come since that pep talk from Donovan Dijak. But now we're going to see how far those words have traveled in the mind of Alec Price, because Conan Lykan, the land shark, has been untouchable. Conan Lykan in that opening four-way he had here last December. Aiden and Aggro and Anthony Green were part of that contest. He got the Duke as well against the Diamond of Quebec, but my goodness, that's four-way competition. Anything can happen. This is going to be his biggest one-on-one contest, I don't even think, just at Limitless Wrestling, but in his time in professional wrestling, here tonight against this man, Alec Price. Pride City, OG in the house. Alec Price getting his tag team straps back at Game Changer Wrestling last weekend, stepping in for the injured Cole Radrick. That's going to be the new team of Alec Price and Jordan Oliver together to become
GCW Tag Team Champions. But now tonight, he's going to have to depend on his own laurels. Singles competition. We know he can do it, but I think this is a mountain of a man when it comes to the competition. This is a different type of recipe. Conan Lykan, still a relative newcomer. Maybe Alec Price doesn't have enough tape on him like he would say a Donovan Dijak or an Anthony Green.
Oh my God, it goes both ways though. Alec Price, that's the home team, and that's the home team's ovation. And Conan Lykan, the demeanor across his face right now, he's never felt more like the away team than right now.
You say Alec Price is feeling it. We're all feeling it tonight. Use that hashtag necessary evil. Here tonight for Limitless Wrestling. We're about to send it back. Oh, this crowd.
They
here tonight, Johnny.
They haven't forgotten that championship reign. The most defenses per days of any champion on the books in Limitless Wrestling history. Speaking of history, let's make some now. We'll turn it over to Rich Palladino.
Introducing first in the corner to my right, from South Troy, New York, weighing in at 265 pounds, the Land Shark, Conan Lykan! And his opponent to my left, from the Prize City, weighing in at 175 pounds, the Northeast Beast, the Prize, Alec Price!
Alec Price will take you back to his early days here in Limitless Wrestling. He had to become a giant killer to gain traction, to gain momentum on this Limitless Wrestling main roster. Conan Lykan, a giant in his own right, but with agility that could potentially match the Prize City OGs.
I always say, Johnny, Alec Price is untouchable when it comes to having comfort walking those ropes inside or outside of the ring. But Conan Lykan has a gracefulness that we have just never seen from a man that size here at Limitless Wrestling. We've had a few over the years, but genuinely, just in the course of 5 months, the momentum of a runaway freight train. But tonight, undoubtedly, the biggest win of his career is possibly staring down the barrel right there at the expense of Alec Price, but he has got to get it first, Johnny Torres.
Now, no doubt about it. For both of these combatants, I gotta believe for Alec Price, surprise is on the front of his mind for Conan Lykan. That 450 splash has been golden.
Absolutely. That's the thing, though. This is going to be a cardio check. I don't believe, I will not question Conan Lykan's cardio, but cardio advantage is going to go to Alec Price. The longer this goes, I think the bigger man, Conan Lykan, might slow down a little bit. Now, I'm just saying a little bit, not a lot. That's
yes,
a difference
indeed.
maker, because I don't think that on this entire card tonight. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
Pardon us, Alec Price.
And now,
He's going to take his chances here. Side headlock, like one Conan Lykan.
wrenching away at the Land Shark now.
So the big man from Troy, New York. Gonna find his footing there.
Alec Price now holds onto the ropes, baits him in.
Nicely done, Alec Price looking to go with that headlock takeover. Lykan says no, belly to back suplex position. They try to drop him, lands on his feet, does Alec Price. Once again, going for that once again. Headlock takeover, nicely done.
He knew he needed the extra momentum, used it magnificently, and now Conan Lykan on his back, center of the Limitless Wrestling ring. Folks, whether you're tuned in on IWTV or the Limitless Wrestling YouTube, we thank you for spending your Saturday night with us here for Necessary Evil. Alec Price, Conan Lykan to kick things off.
And you know, take a look at Alec Price. Has had that momentum shift since that talk with Donovan Dijak. But he ran into a roadblock known as Aiden Aggro last month at Brick South at the Bissell Brothers Bash in front of, 1,200 fans, folks. Drops him with a little snake eyes there in the corner. Conan Lykan off to the races. Catches him with a shoulder tackle, turning Alec Price inside out.
Pounced him nearly back to the Serengeti.
Like we said, Aiden Aggro able to knock off Alec Price. Alec Price none too happy, and none too happy to see Conan Lykan celebrating his victory against, like I said, the Diamond of Quebec, Zach Patterson. A match in a long time coming. That is also available right now as part of the Limitless Wrestling catalog on IWTV.
Yes, indeed. This is a winner versus winner situation. Conan Lykan victorious over Patterson. The thunder on that chop, and as you had said, Alec Price victorious. Or not, trying to rebuild now from the bout with Aiden Aggro. This is a momentum. Whoa!
Nicely done.
Sent him spiraling through the air.
I'm saying Conan Lykan again, it's going to be a matter of time. If he were able to walk out with a victory tonight, there's got to be some consideration, perhaps, for a Limitless Wrestling Championship bout down the line, which tonight, folks, Channing Thomas defends that Limitless Wrestling Championship against the dime piece, Aaron Rourke, WWE ID prospect.
The flatliner out of that windup. Unbelievable maneuver from Conan Lykan, only good for 2. But you said it. Winner of this bout, Channing Thomas, is going to be doing more film study on the winner of this.
Lest we forget, Milo Merror has a guaranteed shot at the Limitless Wrestling Championship anytime he wants. The contenders are coming for either a Channing Thomas or an Aaron Rourke, and we'll find out when the dust settles tonight. And of course, we return for the first time in many, many years to the Westbrook Guard Armory next month. More on that later.
Now, the gut wrench, Alec Price out the back door. In the corner now. Up, over. One hand on the cartwheel.
No big deal. Tried. Oh. Got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Conan Lykan bringing him back up, pounding away as Alec Price.
Get out of here! Caught him with the code red. Alec Price has an understanding with gravity that none of us could ever fathom.
As the chance of the chance of Northeast Beast break out here.
And now
Yarmouth.
The double face wash, if you will.
Alec Price going to be trying to grab that cover. Conan Lykan was trying to hold on to the ropes. I don't know if this is yet. Only 2.
And Alec Price now starting to stack up that heavy artillery.
Alec Price coming off a very prosperous WrestleMania weekend at the Collective last week in Las Vegas. Plenty to do on the West Coast, but there's a reason why they call him the Northeast Beast, returning home here to Limitless Wrestling. Once again, catches Conan Lykan flush with that boot.
Yes, indeed, Alec Price.
And he said it in the past. When he's not around sometimes, people put some feet up on his furniture in his house. And he doesn't want people getting it dirty, so he has to come home and clean things up.
And now, hold on.
This is a tough task to clean, Johnny.
Thought he might have been going for surprise. Kick got caught. But you said it. Alec Price, former Limitless Wrestling World Champion. One of the most prolific reigns that we've ever seen. Oh, my God!
The Uranagi style slam there. Here comes the land shark. He can fly. Nobody home. Alec Price gets out of the way.
Now Alec Price.
Gonna be off the blockbuster here, Johnny.
He's got options here. Conan Lykan now. Emergency!
That emergency. Once again, look at how fast he's still moving. Throughout everything he's been through in this contest already, Johnny, he's still got quite a bit of energy. Oh, my goodness.
Swanton bomb!
Effortlessly. Makes it look good. Only 2 for Alec Price.
That homage to Jeff Hardy right beforehand. Alec Price got all of that and then some. But he just keeps adding to the toolbox.
Take a look at his face now. That energy, there's going to be a little bit of a drop-off there. Now I think it's a matter of him thinking about it, Johnny. Trying to figure out what his next move is. Not for a lack of maneuvers. He has plenty of them. But now he's got to think about which one it's going to be.
That's growing up and away, but he's sending the barbs Lykan's way. Climbs up into the knee strike.
I would say this is perhaps the most difficult position that we have ever seen Conan Lykan in here in 5 months of Limitless Wrestling.
Bicycle kick lands flush. Wait, what?
How many more times? But why? I don't think he's trash, though. I really can't say that. But he caught him flush once again. That boot scrape. Taking out the trash, proverbially that is, if you're Alec Price.
And he might have been pondering off the blockbuster, as you said. Caught!
Oh, he needed something like that. Conan Lykan putting him right back down into a powerbomb.
Big snapper. Great equalizer for Conan Lykan.
Gotta catch his breath. Gotta regain some momentum here as Conan Lykan. It's been nothing but Alec Price for the last 5 minutes of this contest. Now. It's up for grabs here. We're back to tip-off.
Yeah, the reset button has been hit. Alec Price, Conan Lykan. No better way to kick off Necessary Evil. Live on IWTV, live on YouTube. And now Alec Price snapped Conan Lykan with a clothesline, make it a pair.
Catching a weight as this floats over to Alec Price. Nicely done. Puts that boot up once again. Heading to the ropes again, sideways. Oh! Catches him across the knee.
Great transition. Falcon Arrow!
Falcon Arrow. That would have made Bob Holly blush. Only 2, says referee Nate Speckman.
But Conan Lykan now pondering the next move. How quickly the tables can turn.
This is only the opening contest, folks. Tonight we have Anthony Green versus Bear Bronson tonight.
You believe that's the first time? That's the first time.
First time ever. A lot to say about that a little bit later on.
Fucking better than me. But now Conan Lykan.
And that's right. Now Conan Lykan's in the same place. He's catching his breath, but he's going to let Alec Price hear it. Tell him he thinks he's better than him. Well, it's yet to be proven on either side, Johnny.
The appreciation being shown from nearly 400 people. And now, the gut-wrench style. Alec Price brains him. That Crow Cop style head kick.
Gets him again, Johnny. How much more can Conan Lykan take of this?
And keeping that hand clasped. Wait! Was pondering surprise. Saw Lykan rising, and now might have been pondering exactly that. The grand prize snatched.
Rolls through. Suns that flip. Only 2.
Nothing doing, and now Alec Price gets the elbows, the trifecta, stacking them up.
Nicely done. That's got it. Can you believe that? Able to land once again. He has an evasion for everything, Johnny.
But now Alec Price drilled with that big right sent to the outside.
I did not miss that one, did Conan Lykan, but my goodness, he has evaded so much of this contest, Johnny.
At this point, it's a constant battle for traction, for momentum. And now Conan Lykan, Alec Price on the apron, Conan Lykan headed up top. I don't like where this is going.
I'm sure one of these competitors won't either. Which one? Well, I don't know yet. Headbutt from Conan Lykan.
Dangerous ground for both.
Pride of Troy, New York.
Wait.
It's the pride of East Boston, right behind Ruggiero's.
Gonna take out a whole section.
Not if Alec Price has anything to say about it here. Perhaps a springboard. What do we get?
Wait a minute. No way!
Nicely done, Alec Price! Hurricane Rana from the top. That step-up springboard style.
And now quick to follow up. Coming in hot.
Not quite. Lands it. Doesn't take him out. Second time. The charm, my word.
Greater height, greater velocity. The second time was the charm. Prize City OG cooking here at Necessary Evil.
The athleticism is off the charts. If you're Conan Lykan, like I said, this is the biggest test, Johnny.
Is it Jody Fleisch time?
That's 720 DDT.
The Phoenix snatched
Conan
out of
Lykan
the
says
air.
no.
Hooking up the suplex.
Ties him inside out.
X-plex.
Lykan now. Gets him. Get that crucifix. Turns him inside out. Cover. Johnny, talking upset. Gets him, my goodness. Oh, he got him. Conan Lykan stuck his dismount. Took one right there from Alec Price. Do you believe it?
That gut wrench rotates into that high impact neck breaker brain buster.
Johnny, Alec Price made one mistake. I felt like he was pitching a perfect game, evading everything. Look at the look on Conan Lykan's face. Gotta get the air back in his lungs here. He was tested tonight, Johnny, and he passed. I'm not calling it an upset, Johnny. That's an upset.
I would too. Alec Price on the rebound. It's now 2 losses in a row, and Conan Lykan remains untouchable, unbreakable, and he may be next in line.
There's no ignoring it, Johnny. the wins he has. Against the four-way with, like I said, Aiden Aggro, Anthony Green. The win over Zach Patterson. It's undeniable.
Is Channing Thomas or Aaron Rourke up next for Conan Lykan? You're damn right.
Alec Price.
He laid down the test.
This is the next time they're face to face. The match is over. The time for talk is back. The talk is back on the table, Johnny, and Alec Price doesn't like it. He doesn't like it. This is not what Dijak said, man. This is not what Dijak said to him, how he should act.
He knows how tough he talked coming into this contest. The grapes for Alec Price have never been more sour.
Wait a minute.
Your victor, Conan Lykan, standing tall. Wait. Alec Price heading back to the ring. Love to see it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alec Price needed a moment to walk it off. A competitor through and through. Losses, they don't taste good for Alec Price, but he can acknowledge the better man here at Necessary Evil, the Land Shark, Conan Lykan.
My goodness, folks.
Wait a minute! That's not the Land Shark's music!
Looks like Alec Price put the brakes on once again. It's Row and Roo. A-double-G-R-O. Aiden Aggro, his main man. Jay Haru in tow. Did you see that I punched Jay Haru in the balls in the Battle Royal and Bissell Brothers? Cross that one off the bucket list.
A lot of people were made happy that night. Nobody happy right now. Aiden Aggro and Jay Haru.
Conan Lykan has in fact done this dance before. Like I said, this past December in that fatal four-way match.
And Alec Price hasn't taken his eyes off Aiden Aggro since he's entered. You know Alec Price wants another shot.
Absolutely. What a great contest that was last month at Brick South.
Match of the night contender. And now Aiden Aggro and Jay Haru, eyes on the Land Shark.
Hey, you don't gotta ask, because you already know. It's the A-double-G-R-O. Conan, Alec, that was such a tender moment. Now, if you would please keep walking your happy ass out that door, Alec.
He's one to listen, I'm sure.
You can get your ass out of our ring. Because Rue and I, we got some business to take care of. Business to handle.
Well, hello, Alec Price. Wait a second.
Alec Price
There it is.
sticks him with the big right.
We go. Yep. Nate Speckman lost control of something. Here we go. No surprises there.
The bell ringing. Oh my, this is unglued.
Oh, this didn't take long to unfold. Oh boy.
My word.
Aggro's agitated. Something he started. There, Alec Price wants him. Alec Price wants that win back.
Conan Lykan trying to get back in the ring. Maybe the security staff should take the hint, because my word, there's a tag team street fight waiting to happen.
Just they should take the hit. There's 43 of them out there. You can't get it under control.
Conan Lykan being dragged to the back.
Price!
Just
Price catches Rowe. I love it.
He just brained him.
More.
Alec Price now.
Oh, he caught Jay Haru. I love it.
Yeah, Aiden Aggro, Alec Price. We're just getting started here at Necessary Evil between these two. My God.
It's Aiden Aggro.
Get his ass out of here.
has had enough. Jay Haru's out.
Aiden Aggro, we notice. Wait a minute, Alec Price. Alec Price being restrained.
Alec Price is a monster trying to get back to the ring here.
They're gonna have to keep the security staffers by all the doors.
At least for whatever we're about to see. I think we have some more action coming our way. The expense of Aiden Aggro, perhaps Jay Haru. Oh my goodness, they're not gonna let him talk. We're gonna be here all night. We're gonna be here all night, Johnny.
Hope you packed the lunch.
Hey, Rue, you remember Bissell Bro's badge? Huh? You remember what he did? You should put down that garbage piece of shit, Alec. Bissell Bros, you damn right. You damn right. What else happened? Huh? Channing took out Blackjack, didn't he?
Not making any new friends here tonight. It's Aiden Aggro.
Well, what didn't happen, Rue? What was not a level up?
You didn't win the Battle Royal, did you, Rue?
Oh,
I punched him in the cojones, as it were.
Battle Royal, Rue.
Ha!
The wrong person won that Battle Royal.
Not true. Well, I mean, I didn't win it, but
Milo Merror, a low level, pogo sticking, viral clip.
it's a national champion at the pogo stick and a damn good wrestler at that.
record holder.
Hey, Milo, I know you're in the back. Why don't you bounce your happy ass out here, make another viral clip, and give me what does not belong to you?
Okay.
Wow, the gauntlet being thrown down.
What belongs to him? He's talking about perhaps that guaranteed title shot, Johnny.
Well, I gotta believe the extreme athlete, Milo Merror, obliging.
This is an ovation for Milo Merror. He's got the contract right there.
The Pogo powerhouse, Milo Merror, as extreme an athlete as you'll find.
Pogo. Pogo stick. Did you ever have a pogo stick when you were a kid, Johnny?
Oh yeah.
I did not. Was far too fat for it. Yes.
I don't know what to say to that. I'm rooting for you. Hope you get to that pogo stick one day.
I think it's better off this way.
But now, Aiden Aggro.
He's got something to say. Let's see what Milo Merror has to say.
Aggro! Shut up! It seems like you think I don't deserve this contract. But I don't think anybody in this Yarmouth crowd agrees with you. You want this contract, Aggro?
You can give it to me now.
You want it?
You can give it to me now.
Well, it looks like you're in gear. I'm in gear. Why don't you fight me for it?
I'm putting two and two together here, Johnny.
Wow.
He's gonna.
Oh, wait, Aggro. Or are you just like Alec said, a fucking coward?
Wow. Shots fired.
He's willing to put that contract on the line, Johnny. I don't know. I think that might be a mistake. You have the guaranteed title shot. You don't have to defend a title shot. You know?
You want it? You want it? You think they want it?
This is going to be a hell of a contest. Aiden Aggro about to.
Milo, I got you. You want a match? You got it.
All righty.
Brooke, handle it.
What?
Well, he said before. He
Jay
said the
Haru.
wrong man won.
Jay Haru in a Limitless Wrestling singles match. Maybe I need to get back. Maybe I am good for a singles match.
You see that,
soon.
Troy?
The 10-year anniversary show.
How
maybe. Let's
quickly
see.
the tables turn, and now Jay Haru.
What? This is. All right, Jay. Listen. Jay
Aggro
Haru
said
knows
it.
what he's doing in there to a degree. Sometimes.
Aiden Aggro said it. This is your level up chance that you missed out on at the Bissell Brothers Bash.
I'd like to hope that me punching him in the gonads had something to do with it.
Maybe, Troy. Maybe.
But Milo Merror, very well deserving, coming back from the brink of defeat, getting Paul Hazard out of there, Connor Murphy. to win that battle royal. There was a whole multitude of meat in there. Bear Bronson was in there. Jason Maverick. Sebass Finn. A lot of contenders in there. And, of course, Jay Haru. He likes to do the thing where he does the thing with the fingers. They call the ruse.
The ruse.
That's where he goes, ah. He just goes, ah.
Wait a minute.
He's going to go, ah, in a second here. Milo Merror. Nicely done with a power bomb. Folds him up. Talking about a quick one. He got it. He got it. Oh, not even a minute. Not even a minute! I think I could take Jay Haru. I'm gonna say it, one-on-one. I think I still got enough in the tank to take out Jay Haru. Less than a minute!
What are you doing, Milo? I thought you wanted a match, huh?
You gave him a match!
I'm ready to go, baby! Come on! I thought you wanted a match! Come on!
Well, Aggro
You gave him a match!
Wait!
You still want a match?
Forza!
You still want a match? All right! It's your homie, the Nomi!
And now...
Oh, hello, we're off to the races already. Is this a match? I haven't heard no bell! Brendan Paul saying ring the bell! Gabby Forza one-on-one with Aiden Aggro. Let's go!
And Gabby Forza...
Listen to this crowd! Oh, they love the Nomi!
Foot's all the way down on that throttle. Clotheslines galore. Aiden Aggro was hoping to fight for Milo Merror's contract.
Oh my goodness!
Now he's going to be fighting for his teeth.
Gabby Forza, no stranger to Aiden Aggro. Lest we forget the Limitless Rumble and what happened there. Gonna take Aiden Aggro. How about that tag team contest a couple months back?
No love lost.
Gabby Forza, running buddies of her longtime childhood friend Aaron Rourke, set to have his championship moment tonight. Gabby Forza would very much like an opportunity, but she's gonna try to do some neutralizing tonight. Take out Aiden Aggro here, and he might not be available later on tonight.
Potentially looking to thin out the herd, take out the troops.
Oh, I haven't even got a chance to talk about that. The troops. How much interference, my goodness, fireman's carry by Gabby Forza. Squats. Deep. Getting a few in, getting some reps. Oh, wait a minute, to the eyes. To the eyes. Gabby Forza.
The squats.
Catches that post hard.
The squats may not have been wise. Aiden Aggro just like that, utilizing that steel post.
You know, you said it there. Talk about that entourage. Talk about Bacabella's group of people that he has surrounding world-class Channing Thomas. It is not just Aiden Aggro. It's also Jay Haru. It's also Anthony Green.
Jay Haru stomping away at Gabby.
And this is what happens. This is just in this contest, let alone our main event. Channing Thomas is bonded and just bottled and bond that kid.
But at this point,
it's almost a guarantee at this rate. He's lost that title once before. Never again. Never again if you're Sidney Bacabella. He has made the appropriate deals.
Yes, indeed. Now, will we see Bear Bronson take Anthony Green out of action?
I was going to say,
will
the
Aiden
husband,
Aggro,
of course, of Nomi.
yes, indeed.
Tag team partners for life, Nomi and Joe Bronson.
But the ramifications on tonight's main event in this very bout, it could be a supporting character that gets eliminated. Whether it's Aiden Aggro for Channing Thomas or Gabby Forza as support for Aaron Rourke.
Mr. Right Now, Jay Haru, nursing his injuries. That powerbomb from Milo Merror taking him out.
Yes, indeed, looking worse for the wear. Does the Shining Dawn. Just about dusk. Now, reversal of the whip, Gabby Forza. Weaves on through. Watch the DDT. Wait a minute.
Fisherman's Buster. Nope. Northern Lights style. Not quite. Nicely done with a suplex, Gabby Forza. Into the cover.
Deep hook of the outside leg, only good for two.
It was like Jay Haru, like I said, licking his wounds on the outside, but it's still going to prove to be effective as long as he is standing on the outside of the ring, whether it be this match or our main event.
Now the fireman's carry. Gabby Forza, watch Haru.
Helping out his charge, Aiden Aggro. Catching Nomi.
Gabby Forza hung up. Aggro looking to capitalize.
Gonna wind her up, perhaps out of that Northern Lights style. Turns her inside out. Nicely done, Aiden Aggro. The cover, 2. Yeah, only 2, says Brendan Paul.
Scoops under into that variation on a fisherman driver. Aiden Aggro starting to get frustrated. He's gonna have to start digging deeper into that well of maneuvers.
I'm saying, I don't know the last time that Aiden Aggro had 2 victories in a row, Johnny Torres. If he can knock off Nomi tonight, that makes it 2 in a row. And that's a question I gotta say. How big are those envelopes that Sidney Baca gives Aiden Aggro? Because if Aiden Aggro can knock off both Alec Price and the Nomi, 2 finalists in last year's Vacation Land Cup, wouldn't you think that Aiden Aggro, wouldn't it be in vain almost that after everything that he put Danger Kid through, the split from the MSP, doing it on his own, why wouldn't he want a shot at the Limitless Wrestling Championship after all? Maybe I'm crazy.
No.
Or maybe those envelopes are really, really big.
I don't believe that's left Aiden Aggro's mind.
I just can't stand it. Month after month, Donovan Dijak, for all rights and purposes, should be the Limitless Wrestling Champion right now. A fireball took him out, Johnny Torres. A fireball.
Yes, indeed. And we've yet to hear any changes on rules, banning of support personnel, anything like that since.
Just as ridiculous as it is now. Knee lift from Aiden Aggro.
Finds the jaw from Nomi.
From anywhere but here, the cover. 2. Yeah, only 2.
It's called themselves Maine's greatest export. The main character. Can he put down your homie and mine, the Nomi? Chinlock cinched it.
Got it in deep there, Torres. Ragdoll on her.
Wrench it. But Gabby, never one who's known to say die. Gumption, fortitude, grit for days. Now the elbows. The trifecta, handful of hair.
Turns her inside out, dropping her down. You are watching Necessary Evil. Use that hashtag, Necessary Evil, following along on X. Perhaps you're watching us on IWTV. That's at IWTV, Internet Wrestling Television. Subscribe now.
Likes always appreciated. Subscribes always appreciated. This maneuver will not be. Wait.
Back elbow from the Nomi.
Out of the way. Gabby coming in hot. Wait a minute. Biracial facial. Pinpoint precision every time.
Wait a minute. Rolls through. Rolls through. Wait a minute.
Loves that shining wizard.
Thinking about it.
Coming in hot. Wait. Scooped up. Powerbomb.
It was good enough for Jay Haru. Would it be good enough for Gabby Forza? But I'm checking. Is the knee okay? Is that knee okay, Johnny Torres? She is favored in the past. You can see having trouble getting up here.
What'll it be? Spear, jackhammer.
The spore.
The spore.
Johnny Torres. Big clothesline.
Now the gnomish hammer, making a pair. The windup. Power slam.
It's all in. 2. Upset in. Only 2.
Many gnomes in attendance here in Yarmouth, all rallying behind their homie, the Nomi.
Taking his time here. Aiden Aggro trying to figure things out. Jay Haru trying to nurse him back to health from the apron. Gabby getting the absolute support that she has had since day 1 here from the Yarmouth faithful.
Now the fireman's carry.
Jay Haru, get out of here. Get out of here, Jay Haru. Yes! No way, wait a minute. Wait a second.
Stacker!
Nearly 400 pounds.
Gets it with the double Samoan drop.
Unbelievable. Nearly 400 pounds on that woman's shoulders. Only 2. Letting the crowd do the talking. Why do we even need to be here tonight? You can hear this crowd. They're letting you know how they feel tonight. The only way the Limitless Wrestling can provide it, folks. My goodness. But Gabby's feeling it. That may have taken out the last bit of energy. Look at her. She is winded. Understandably so. Understandably so, Johnny.
Meanwhile, on the bingo cards, that's 2 for 2 on the This Is Awesomes from our dearest Yarmouth faithful. And now, German suplex. Aiden Aggro.
Jay Haru gonna hold on there. Gotta be on it. Oh, wait a minute, right in front of us. Right in front of us.
He's not dealing with this again.
Oh, nicely done, Mr. Paul.
German suplex. And now, wait a minute, Milo Merror.
Avoid that sound there, Jay Haru.
Lot of runway here.
Gets Jay Haru again. My goodness.
The pogo crossbody as good as gold.
Outstanding. Now's the time, Gabby. Oh, we've seen this. The Fire Thunder Driver. Plants him. That's gotta be it. Forget about it. Gabby Forza victorious, my God.
We are moving, Gabby Forza!
This is gonna be an incredible night, Johnny. My good Gabby Forza, that Fire Thunder Driver, dropping a narrow right on his head. It was academic, Torres.
No doubt about it. That Fire Thunder Driver, a move to watch from Gabby Forza. And the question remains, are Aggro and Jay Haru now non-factors in tonight's main event?
I can only hope, Johnny. A big question mark remains, though. Anthony Green is in the house, set to take on the husband of Gabby Forza, Bear Bronson. Can Bear Bronson make it 3-0 against Bacabella's entourage here tonight at Necessary Evil? My goodness, take a bow, Gabby Forza. This is only the, I can't believe this. Taking a look here. Could have happened to a nicer group of guys. See you later, guys. There we go.
Limitless Wrestling, Necessary Evil, first match down, Alec Price, Conan Lykan. Lykan finally coming up with the victory. Oh, just the man I'm looking for, Conan Lykan. First off, congratulations on your victory against the ace of Limitless Wrestling, Alec Price. What or who do you have your sights set on next here at Limitless?
Yeah, it was a hard fought win. I handled my shit once again, undefeated here in Limitless, because I am set out to prove month after month that I do deserve to be here. And what was that? What was that? I go up there, that's the OG of this place, and I gained his respect. So guess what? Another notch on my belt. But I ain't stopping there. I got my sights set on the VLC.
Alec, was wondering if I could catch a word with you about what happened tonight.
What's up?
Tonight, this marked your second loss since returning to Limitless. Just wanted to know where your head was at.
Ethan, I don't know where my head's at right now. Actually. For the past 2 years, 3 years, ever since I lost the Limitless Wrestling Championship, I feel like my life's gone to shit. I fucking hate this business. Every time I walk through the doors, every time I step in the ring, it makes me hate it every fucking more. And it's because I love this fucking shit so much. And I don't know what to do right now because I love it so fucking much. I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Ever since I left Limitless, I've gone here, I've gone there, I've gone everywhere, and nothing has meant anything to me. This is just a job at this point. My soul's not in it. And tonight, that proved it. That performance last week, whenever the fuck I was here, I'm not the same Alec Price. I'm sick and tired of having banger matches. I want what the fuck is mine, and that's everything. I don't know if I got to change up. I don't know if I got to I don't know if I got to evolve into a whole different person. But something's got to give, Ethan. I can't do 3, because 3 strikes, I'm the fuck out.
Let's continue the action with the following contest scheduled for one fall.
Sticking with it here at Necessary Evil, Troy Nelson being joined by Sam Laterna. Sam, always a pleasure to see you in the booth here.
Happy to be back, especially for ladies action.
And folks, we have a returning member here. Sometimes she's reared her ugly head on commentary here. That isn't to say she's ugly, but the things that come out of her mouth certainly are when it comes to the expense of competitors in the ring, or say, me.
Maggie Lee's got a lot to say. She's a confident woman, the way she carries herself both in and outside of the ring. Last we saw her in February, she got a win over one of our mainstays in Becca.
Let's talk about that win for a second. That was not a pinfall victory. That was not a submission victory. There was some nonsense involved.
There was a little tomfoolery there, for sure, but a win is a win.
Win is a win. That's what they check in the record books. But somebody looking to hand a loss to Maggie Lee tonight, Brooke Havoc.
Yeah, Brooke Havoc making her debut all the way from the West Coast. I always say Limitless pulls the best talent from all regions of the country.
They certainly do. And again, this is going to be an important one for Maggie Lee. More wins than losses here. And I got to believe that there's still a matter to be discussed with her and Kylie Ray, who she was set to take on.
Some unfinished
back
business
in the winter.
there.
Match was not set to happen. That's where Becca took the spot of Maggie Lee, nursing an injury.
She did, and those are two ladies that are on very similar, like, skyrocketing career trajectories. Who's got to see that match here at Limitless.
Brooke Havoc, as you can see right there, folks, making her Limitless Wrestling debut. Something's got to give. This talent from the West Coast.
Yes, the emo queen, trained over at the Nightmare Factory from the West Coast. She's a regular at West Coast Pro, GCW. She's been making a name for herself all over the indies, sought out all the good training possible. We've seen her in Japan at Marvelous. So I think this is going to be an extremely physical matchup from both ladies.
As I say, Maggie Lee's background, not that impressive compared to Brooke Havoc. She was only trained by Seth Rollins and Merrick Brave at the Black and Brave Academy. No big deal, Sam Laterna.
Yeah, no less being the most recent female signee to TNA Wrestling.
Absolutely.
So.
Let's send it over to Rich Palladino. And oh, wait a minute here.
Introducing first, now entering the ring from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, Maggie Lee.
They said recently signing to Total Nonstop Action Wrestling. Got a chip on her shoulder.
She does. I wonder what she wanted with that fan over there.
And her opponent to my right, from San Jose, California, she is the Evil Queen, Brooke Havoc.
You talked about it earlier. It's like what she was having to say to that fan. Maggie Lee has a lot to say. So much. She joined me on commentary, unprompted. She told Johnny Torres to take a hike. Who am I to tell her not to? And she just sat down and did commentary with me a couple months ago because she had a lot to say about the competitors in the ring.
Yeah, well, I'd be curious to know what she's got to say about Brooke Havoc after this matchup. I'm not sure if these ladies have tussled before in singles action.
I do believe this is a first-time contest. The title for Evil Queen may not be up for grabs, much to the chagrin of one Maggie Lee. Eric Greenleaf, your official for this contest. Once again, hooking it up in the center of the ring. Collar elbow tie-up. Maggie Lee, the height advantage, perhaps the strength advantage. Speed advantage yet to be decided, and a little insult to injury.
Yeah, one thing you don't want to do is get Brooke Havoc angry. She's like the silent storm. If you keep poking and poking and poking, you're going to anger the beast.
Absolutely. Maggie Lee, though, looking to try to weather that storm. Brooke Havoc, the wherewithal to try to get out of that hole. Ducks that clothesline, coming back to the fly. Drop down, do-si-do.
Okay.
Drops down, roll through, Lucha Libre style. Oh! Oh, yeah.
Giving her a taste of her own medicine.
You know what's good for the goose can be good for the gander. I'll tell you what. Tit for tat so far, we are even. Maggie Lee does not like it. Ducks that clothesline, rolls through, that is.
Uh-oh, Maggie has to be careful not to lose her cool in there. That can be to her detriment. Now Brooke on the offensive. Big uppercut, Troy. She's small but mighty.
Absolutely, that snap mare, but rolling through. The second row.
Beautiful.
Brooke Havoc. Shotgun-style drop kick, and Yarmouth's letting her hear it.
Oh yeah, she's feeling the love from our Yarmouth crowd. First time in Maine, so the perfect introduction to Maine wrestling here at Limitless.
Shoots off the rope, does Maggie Lee go. Drops down once again from Brooke Havoc.
Wow.
Trying to keep up with Maggie Lee, an athlete. To say the least, puts a big boot to the gut.
Outsmarting
again,
Brooke
once again.
and letting her know it.
Right into the small of the back, the top, the nape of the neck of Brooke Havoc. Maggie Lee now.
Would you say
Overhand forearm
that
there.
Maggie is the kind of competitor that likes to, shall we say, play with her food before she eats it?
I was going to say, I've seen her grotesque a little bit too much at times. When she made her debut last year, again, an arrogance that I've never seen on a newcomer, even in her first match here at Limitless Wrestling.
Well, let's keep it real. We might not agree with the way Maggie Lee goes about things, but the pedigree, the short time that she's been training for, and the amount of success that she's incurred over a 2 or 3 year period is pretty unprecedented. I'd be cocky too.
Absolutely. But again, it's the proof's in the pudding. Mixed bag, wins and losses. She needs the win tonight to back up. Wait a minute. Trying to help the audience here count to 10 in Yarmouth, Maine. They might need a little bit of help, teach their own.
And something to keep in mind throughout the whole night. I mean, around this time of year, I start as a broadcaster thinking about VLC. So I'd imagine each and every competitor tonight is going to start thinking of that in the back of their mind.
There has been some talk about Cup season, Sam Laterna, now
Cup
that you mention it
season.
downstairs in the locker room.
It's
That's
the
what the
best time of the
scuttlebutt was
year.
about. Once the temperature in the building gets to be 80 degrees next month in the Westbrook Guard Armory, I assure you, we'll be thinking about the Cup. Gotta believe
Cover.
that we're going to have some qualifying matches perhaps starting in May for this August.
So
the Vacation
what
Land
you're
Cup.
saying is everyone should show out tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
So that they could potentially be in contention for those opportunities.
I don't have to tell them. Everybody that comes through Limitless Wrestling shows out every night that they step into that ring.
Oh yeah, and this is a locker room with a pretty good vibe all in all. Obviously, there's lines drawn in certain places, but VLC season's no joke.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Catch it
beautiful
rolling through.
maneuver.
Nicely done. That could be it. Only 2, says Eric Greenleaf. Once again, another shotgun-style dropkick from Maggie Lee, landing flush. Gonna have to.
Whoa, straight to
Wrong
the back
part
of the
town.
neck. Brooke ricocheting right into the rope. Hope she's okay.
I'm saying Maggie Lee gonna use that height advantage to her advantage. That's kind of the point. Kneading dough there. Trapezius hold. You can tell she's trained by some veterans, not just Seth Rollins, a man who does not get enough credit. Mr. Merrick Brave, a standout for the IWA Mid-South promotion, and a cup of coffee at Full Impact Pro. But Merrick Brave known up and down throughout the Midwest. Just as much as Seth Rollins, your night 1 of WrestleMania main event victor. No big deal.
No biggie. That's her trainer.
That is the pedigree of that young lady.
But in the same token, I mean, Brooke Havoc, trained by Cody Rhodes himself, first female graduate of the Nightmare Factory.
Yeah, but he didn't win his match at WrestleMania.
Touche,
Never mind.
but this is about
Neither
the
here nor
ladies,
there, Sam. I
Troy.
apologize.
And now Brooke Havoc gaining some momentum here too. Jawbreakers, big slug to the chest of Maggie Lee. Tries to fight back, but Brooke had her scouted there.
Drives for that snapmare right into the knee. And then right there with a neck breaker. Gonna try to take advantage here. What could this be? That look for a moonsault breath. Turns it. Somersault. Cover. Good part of town. Only 2. Only 2, says Eric Greenleaf.
Brooke
Maggie
Havoc
has to shake
rocking
the
and rolling.
cobwebs here.
Yeah, I don't think she knows where she is.
Your reverse DDT could be looking for a slop drop style maneuver. Oh.
Using those long legs to kick Brooke Havoc, ricochet her. That looks devastating.
Nicely done, Maggie Lee. That's got to be it. 2. Only 2. Right in the nick of time, Brooke Havoc kicks out.
And Maggie wasting no time, like white on rice, going straight for that pin.
Biting her fingers. Oh, come on. Taking advantage. No wasted movement, Sam Laterna. The fingers were there. She just bit them. And why not, I suppose? You got 5 seconds. Referee's discretion always in play. Elbows. Brooke Havoc escapes. Takes her out. Checks the chin with the kick. Rolls through. Wait a minute, Maggie Lee. Nicely done! Unorthodox way of getting into the DDT, but that's going to plant her in the center of the ring.
Oh, kicking
Only
out just
2.
in the nick of time, Troy.
What a unique way to employ that tornado-style DDT. Shame on Maggie Lee for having the strength to hold her up there. Might have been better to have just dropped her.
Yeah, for a moment I thought that was going to be a reversal.
Forearm from Brooke Havoc and the chop. Crowd letting both ladies hear it.
Oh, donkey kick right to the leg of Brooke Havoc. Off the ropes goes Maggie Lee. Oh my gosh,
That
right
knee
to
trembler. I think I saw like a nose ring fly out or something, maybe gum, I don't know. Fireman's carry position, Maggie Lee.
Square in the center.
Once again, I think she got her this time. Only 2 again. Excellent effort so far from Brooke Havoc, and Maggie Lee's gonna have to figure this out.
The look of disbelief on her face. What is Maggie Lee going to have to do, you think, Troy, in order to get this much-needed victory tonight?
I don't know, perhaps cheat like she did to defeat Becca.
Well, you know, she
Not that
she
Becca
certainly
wouldn't
could.
have done the same thing in her position, probably.
I think a hard-earned victory is always best. And it
Coming
looks
through
like
that
Brooke
sunset
Havoc,
flip.
trying to
Holds
close in on that.
Holds on, gets it.
What?
Cover, 2.
Come on.
Wait, what did I say? That's what she's going to have to do.
So obvious.
Havoc rolls through, deep. That's only 2. Back and forth, Sam Laterna. Drives the knee.
The
right to the face.
explosiveness of Brooke Havoc. She's really feeling it tonight. Uh-oh.
For the 3rd time.
Wheelbarrow. Oh, no.
Oh, nowhere for her to go. Crushes her. Maggie Lee victorious.
Here's your winner, Maggie Lee.
See, she didn't have to cheat. That was a hard-earned victory at the expense of Brooke Havoc.
Yeah, 100% in the closing moments of the match. Brooke Havoc took a chance and it wound up backfiring on her. Patented Maggie Lee with that finisher and a much-needed victory in the bag for Lee.
Saying, I'm sure that we're going to see more of Brooke Havoc. They say West Coast, best coast. I got to believe that she's going to come out where the best independent wrestlers show out.
Well, welcome to
Limitless
the
Wrestling.
East Coast. We call it the Beast Coast.
Yes, for good reason.
I have a feeling we're not going to hear the end about this victory from Maggie Lee for a long time.
She's got to stack them, Sam Laterna. There's a lot of talented women. Here we have Gabby Forza, Becca, Kylie Ray comes through. The list goes on and on. She wants to cement herself as the top woman in Limitless Wrestling. She's going to have to keep stacking those wins. Now, if you'd excuse me, I'm going to hand things over to Johnny Torres. I do believe Susanna's here, so I'm going to go look for Susanna.
Did he just say he's going to look for Susanna?
Yes, unabashedly.
I'm worried about him and any future restraining orders he may have awaiting him.
It's a little embarrassing, not gonna lie, but...
What a banger we just witnessed, Sam Laterna, and what a banger we have on deck. Necessary Evil.
Maggie Lee, last year you debuted here in Limitless Wrestling with sadly a losing effort to Gabby Forza. But tonight you just achieved your 2nd straight victory here. You must feel on top of the world. What's going through your mind right now?
What is going through my mind right now? I just had my 2nd win here at Limitless, and you want to come talk to me about Gabby? Why the hell is everything around here about Gabby? I just got my 2nd win. First, I beat Becca. Then, I beat Brooke Havoc in her debut, and you want to come find me and talk to me about Gabby. Take your microphone and come find me when you're ready to talk about Maggie Lee, all right?
Milo Merror, after the events that transpired tonight, it would appear that Aiden Aggro has his sights set on your Bissell Brothers Bash Championship contract. So, do you have a message for Aiden Aggro?
Yeah, I got some words for Aiden Aggro. The extreme athlete Milo Merror is not a one-trick pony. See, with Milo Merror, there's more than meets the eye. And Sam, I can't wait to prove that against Aiden Aggro one-on-one. So anytime, any place, anywhere, the extreme athlete Milo Merror is going to bring the real main character energy and bounce Aiden Aggro into next week.
Limitless Wrestling, very fortunate to have many great partners. Our friends at Bissell Brothers, what a bash we had last month in Portland. Necessary Evil brought to you by our new partners at Rugged Roots.
MVPs.
We love us some rugged
all the
roots.
info you need right over there. And we don't want to forget about our longtime partners at Main Vintage Toys. And if you guys are looking for a gift for your father for Father's Day, Sunday, June 15th, 12 to 3 p.m., returning to Main Vintage Toys is WWE Hall of Famer, the hardcore legend himself, Mick Foley. So that's at Main Vintage Toys, 650 Main Street in South Portland on Father's Day. And you're wondering, where is Limitless Wrestling going in the month of June? Well, I'm here to tell you that on June 28th, Limitless Wrestling returns to Portland, Maine for an outdoor show at Definitive Brewing. Tickets for that big event on June 28th on a Saturday night will go on sale next month at LimitlessWrestling.com. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall.
Our top flight tag team bout of the evening coming in hot. Coming out first here, a Necessary Evil. Swipe right. Brad Baylor, Ricky Smokes, and Susanna. Wait. Is it just Baylor and
Oh, no.
She may have been occupied by top shelf Troy Nelson.
I don't know if you guys wanted a 3-person booth, but if you guys need me to stay tonight, I can stay on commentary. Sam, if you need
Get
me
it
to stay,
together.
I can stay on commentary.
Get it.
Susanna, it's me.
No.
I can stay if you need me to. Let's stay.
Now somebody corral him.
Yeah, please
Randy,
stay as
get him
far
out of
away
here.
from the talent.
They have swiped right. Our dear broadcast colleague has swiped right.
Yeah, Susanna has stolen the heart of Troy Nelson. I don't think Swipe Right would take very kindly to knowing that, though.
But now a top tier tag team bout. Now that we're past that elephant in the room, Sam Letourneau.
Yeah, moving on to the match at hand, we have what I consider to be the current present of the Limitless Wrestling Tag Team Division, Swipe Right, and two competitors in main event who really chomped at the bit here at Limitless Wrestling back in the pandemic era and for years after that. Two men that really did help form the tag team division in some of the middle years of Limitless Wrestling, and they haven't come to blows ever in this ring. So this is big stuff.
Ricky Smokes, no stranger to the main event. During that pandemic era you mentioned, we were all fortunate to meet our homies from New York City. Ricky Smokes knows all too well about Midas Black and Jay Lyon, Brad Baylor and Susanna. They're the X Factors. They're new. They just got their ticket to the best seat in the house at the big top, front row, center for the best, greatest show in pro wrestling.
I don't know if they're ready because Lyon is going to come out with all the energy.
How long has it been? Rhetorical. It's too long. Main event. Back in the house. Your ring master Midas Black, Blaze and Jay Lyon.
A long overdue return to Limitless Wrestling. Main event, one of those well-established tag teams in the Northeast, current HOG tag team champions. They've gone against the best of the best, Johnny, and tonight they go against Swipe Right. And we know that Swipe Right has been chock full of opportunities lately, so this is just as much an experience for Swipe Right as it will be for main event.
I'm blown away thinking about how far both of these teams, these four individuals have come. Midas Black and Jay Lyon, well renowned on a national stage. Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor, WWE ID'd, featured prominently on Tubi on the Evolve weekly show. The main event, the greatest show in pro wrestling. Swipe Right, potentially the fastest rising team in pro wrestling. Something's gotta give here at Necessary Evil.
And the crowd clearly missed the main event. What an ovation they are receiving upon their return here.
We'll turn it back to Rich Palladino.
Introducing first to my left, accompanied to the ring by the Queen of Sleaze, Susanna Louise. And she represents a total combined weight of 429 pounds. Brad Baylor and the Smoke Show, Ricky Smokes, Swipe Right.
Left! Oh, they don't like that.
Yeah, I would decidedly swipe left on swipe right. But...
And their opponents returning to Limitless Wrestling after a lengthy absence from the Big Top, Blazing J Lion, and the Ringmaster, Iris Black, the greatest show in professional wrestling, the main event.
Swipe Right versus the main event. And a long time waiting for this return. Hey boys, let's not make it so long next time, huh?
Yeah, in many ways, this is a dream match of sorts within the confines of our Limitless roster.
The best and brightest currently in Swipe Right. Main event. Recently recaptured the House of Glory Tag Team Championships. They have turned a new page, a new chapter in their tag team tenure.
They certainly are. They've been firing on all cylinders, and I mean, Swipe Right is the newer tag team, right? But does the learning tree they've been under over the last couple of months give them an extreme advantage over the objectively more seasoned main event? We'll have to see in this match.
I'm fascinated by it because I feel like Swipe Right, they've been subjected to a bit of an accelerated learning program.
Absolutely.
But Midas Black is subject to that same learning program as well.
Yes, yes, yes. Over the past year, Midas Black has been down in Tampa training at the dungeon with Natty Neidhart and TJ Wilson. And for me personally, as his friend and as someone who's a fan of his work in the ring, he has grown so much since that time. We're seeing a new Midas Black, and in that, we're also going to be seeing an entirely new main event. These two boys have their heads locked in to proving this year why they are one of the best tag teams in the country, Johnny.
We've all known it for a long time, and they're gaining new followers, new fans, new enthusiasts of the Big Top, whether it be one at a time, a dozen at a time, or in droves. Swipe Right in their own regard.
Wow!
They've been trying to silence the doubters, but Midas just silenced Smokes with that boot. And now, some of that vaunted tag team offense. Watch the combo. European sweep, double stomp.
That's what I love to see. Tag team wrestling for the sake of tag team wrestling, Johnny.
That's a real Lion song.
That is.
The feline-based flurry only good for two, but main event. We know what this means to them to be back in Limitless Wrestling after an extended absence.
Yeah.
This is how you want to return, beating a top-tier team like this. But of course, easier said than done. Brad Baylor trying for the scoop slam.
Lion, big strength advantage, and it hits.
How slick is Jay Lion with it? Blazing, one might say. The tag, the Midas Black.
Lion blazing through this match.
Oh yeah, I see what you did there. And my word, flattened him. Super double platinum.
Oh, that looked devastating. I'm surprised that Brad Baylor hasn't turned into a literal pancake in the ring after that. Jeez.
Well, that was our trapeze act, and now let's up the ante. Let's raise the stakes, folks watching at home.
Nearly 2 years since we've seen this at Limitless Ring of... Oh, okay. Susanna interjecting herself, Johnny.
Susanna Louise, the Queen of Sleaze, interjecting as she has before. And the drop kick.
A little bit of misdirection there by Susanna. Very sleazy, very slick.
Yes, indeed. Well done.
Allowing, whoa, Brad Baylor to capitalize. DDT onto Midas Black. Johnny, could this be it?
Brad Baylor now gonna rain down that sustained ground assault. Brad Baylor, for the years that he doesn't have on the other three in this contest, as I was saying before about the accelerated learning program, so to speak, Brad Baylor may as well be a top pupil, a top student.
And in many ways, it would appear that Brad Baylor, based on his age, his look, physique, has almost been hand-picked for this WWE ID opportunity. Same goes for Smokes.
Yes, indeed.
They're two good-looking guys with great potential. Horrible attitudes, great potential cover.
Both come from very strong pedigrees. Brad Baylor sat under the Paul Roma learning tree. Ricky Smokes, a product of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, both of which have no shortage of exports that find themselves on national TV.
But with all of their training, all of the experience they've gained at the PC under that learning tree the last 6 months, there are still a lot of doubters. So winning a match against a team like Main Event, I think that could really start to turn the tide for them in terms of perception.
Yes, indeed. No argument at all. The Main Event, Jay Lion Midas Black, built from the ground up. Homegrown, one might say.
Homegrown House of Glory, heck yeah. But also in that token, they've been grinding for going on 8 years, and sometimes, opportunities come, opportunities go. So beating Swipe Right, that's kind of a notch on their belts too, saying, we still got it, and we want the same opportunities that every single other veritable tag team are getting in this country.
No doubt about it, Sam. Midas knows that they're due. Jay knows that they're due. Now's the time to drive the point home. Steps up into the wheel kick. Brains Ricky Smokes, but Brad Baylor, that wisdom to immediately tag on in.
Oh, there's that experience by Midas. Lion in, Smokes in, Johnny. That was great.
The clothesline into the spinning wheel kick. T-bone into the corner. Step up Enziguri. This Lion is a blazing, Sam.
Blazing the perfect. Oh, no. 2-on-1 attack now onto Lion, Johnny.
Sadit Smokes and Baylor now, the 2-on-1 advantage, trying to put this to bed. Lion out of the way.
They know it's going to take 2 to tango with a big man like Lion.
2 to tango? What does 3 make? My word, what a suplex.
You mean he's going to get Susanna in there next?
Hey now. And now, if I may, for all of you watching at home, direct your eyes to the center of the ring, the center of hoop. Human cannonball. Cleans out, Swipe Right. Jay Lion, Midas Black. For how long it's been, it's like they never left.
It feels like home.
That comfort level, maximum. Now the tag. Midas Black coming in hot, Tiger fake kick.
Uh-oh. Brad Baylor on the receiving end.
That real Lion salt. We feeling froggy? Let's jump. Frog splash.
Closing in on a win. Could Main Event get it? No! Ricky Smokes coming in with the speed of someone who just cannot lose.
Ricky Smokes so gifted with all the physical tools, but now the Dragon Suplex. Jay Lion.
Oh, turn around. Baylor with an English drop kick to Lion. Uh-oh. Come on, Midas.
And now the kick caught. Brad Baylor. Midas Black, well done, rolls into the ankle lock. He's gonna snap.
What a coup it would be to make Brad Baylor tap out.
And Midas has the ankle lock on still. Jay Lion intercepting the slingshot spear. And now Midas with the ankle lock still on.
Fended off Smokes. Now he has Baylor practically square center of the ring. Is he gonna tap? How much longer?
He's gotta carry the weight. But Ricky, ascending, drives home the elbow into the heart of the ringleader.
Ricky Smokes was just out of Midas's vantage point there. Johnny, I think it's anyone's game right now. All 4 men down. Whoever gets up, I think they're going to have the upper hand.
The gumption of Midas to keep that ankle lock on, staving off the perimeter assault.
He didn't just want a pin, he wants a submission victory.
The moment, the occasion, here at Limitless Wrestling's Necessary Evil. It is not lost on either team. Back and forth we go.
Four warriors coming to blows here. Limitless Wrestling, where tag team wrestling lives.
Breeds, thrives, back and forth, the pace picking up.
Ooh, Smokes with a big haymaker, but Midas not gonna let him attack his partner like that.
Kick caught, Midas, well done. Lion spins Midas into the enziguri. Grand finale, nothing doing. Midas on his bum. Lion sent into the corner. Brad Baylor now. Fireman's carry.
Uh-oh.
But Midas didn't come this far just to come this far. The para super kicks.
Oh, Baylor dazed. Cover, cover. Oh, no, no, no.
Swipe right, main event. They brought the thunder, but now, swipe right. We don't get to enjoy this banger of a tag team bout we just saw. Because Ricky Smokes, Brad Baylor laying down the leather on Jay Lion.
But they already won. They don't need to add insult to injury, no less the manner in which they won with a dirty win. Come on.
Their music is literally playing over the speakers.
Oh, I think Ricky's gonna talk. Oh.
The boys keep on rolling. Swipe right on the hardest tag team that Limitless has. But for some reason, we're not on the show May 17th. But Brad, you know who is going to be there May 17th? Scotty 2 Hottie and his wannabe wrestler as his son.
That's a swipe left.
Who here still cares about Scotty 2 Hottie?
I think everyone in Maine.
So, why the hell should I care about an old man that can still do the word and a kid that just learned how to do a headlock? I don't care about Scotty 2 Hottie, and I don't swallow. Let's be real, we're the best tag team in the world, and nobody can touch us.
Well, some barbs sent away. Oh, hold on! The throwing knife lands on the main grand finale!
They might not have gotten the victory, but they certainly just got one over on Baylor and Smokes. Welcome back, main event.
Oh, we love to see it. The throwing knife, the grand finale. I have been left wanting, Sam, but I've gotten my due. I've gotten my fill. Main event. Buy their merch. We're heading to intermission. Necessary Evil. Holy hell.
We're back live with Limitless Wrestling in Yarmouth, Maine. Necessary Evil. The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Second half action coming at ya. Limitless Wrestling's Necessary Evil. Johnny Torres and Top Shelf Troy Nelson on the call. Troy, it's the best thing in wrestling. It's the alternative. Anthony Green.
Anthony Green has got to put a stop to the home team here tonight. We already saw what happened to Roe and Rue. If he lets something like that happen at the expense of Bear Bronson, we're going to have retro all over the canvas, is what it is.
Anthony Green cannot take his eye off this first-time opponent here tonight. As savage as it gets. Bear Bronson.
That's what's tough. Anthony Green's win-loss record in recent months here at Limitless Wrestling is not a mixed bag. It's loss after loss after loss. And that's not a knock on him. He is very talented. Two-time Limitless Wrestling champion. The first ever two-time Limitless Wrestling champion. But my goodness, getting past Bear Bronson, that is so much easier said than done, Johnny.
He is going to need every point of that high wrestling IQ that Anthony Green has in his head because Bear Bronson, it's not often that Anthony Green can say that there's a comparable opponent with that big stage experience. But Bear Bronson, you can see it on the graphic. He's been around, folks. He's been all elite. He's competed under the code of honor, and now he takes on the alternative. Necessary Evil firing on all cylinders.
You take a look at his pedigree, coming from the Creative Pro Wrestling Academy under the tutelage of Pat Buck and Brian Myers. He's out on his own. He's a bear without a pack right now. He's going to fly solo, and I have a feeling that he's going to be doing some of his absolute best work in 2025. What a way to kick things off this spring with a victory against Anthony Green.
Will this be the spring, dare I say the year, of Bear Bronson?
I'll tell you right, whoa! I'll hold that thought here. Anthony Green got to get one all right from the jump here, jumping Bear Bronson.
Frowned upon, but maybe the wise maneuver for somebody so comparable in the experience, in the wrestling IQ. Anthony Green quickly assumes the higher ground.
Say, Anthony Green cannot afford to lose this match tonight. Not just for his own laurels, but also from that Bacabella camp. My goodness, if something's got to salvage it tonight, Anthony Green may be the one to do it.
We already know that there are wounds being licked at the camp of Sidney Bacabella and Channing Thomas, the current Limitless Wrestling World Champion. Anthony Green, you said it, Top Shelf, cannot afford to be on the receiving end of maneuvers like that.
No. I'll tell you this, I've been on receiving ends of maneuvers like that on 2 occasions at Limitless Wrestling. In tag team action with my old partner Dick Justice, and in a 6-way match with a whole multitude of men. Him, Brandon Kirk, Kyle the Beast. Goodness, the list went on and on in that match. And I will tell you, it is not fun being the other guy in the ring with Bear Bronson, especially at Limitless Wrestling. Ugh.
Anthony Green, he's learning that lesson incrementally as we speak. And Bear Bronson,
you can see it, AG is feeling it.
Hey now.
The chance of, yes, yeah, all right, feeling it.
They've taken the trip to the city here in Limitless Wrestling.
They've had some of the sauce, Daddy. Yeah.
Herman Maine loves it.
Oh, he knows. He knows. They're sipping the sauce. Taking a trip to Titty City.
And with a victory over Anthony Green, back may quickly become here to stay. But he can't give Anthony Green an inch. Sticking and moving is Bear Bronson. And Anthony Green, ever the gifted counter puncher, and he can take a lot of damage. But Bear Bronson,
military style press incoming. Look at him smile on his face with ease, Johnny Torres.
You want to talk about damage? Bear Bronson willing to dole it out.
My goodness, not a problem at all. He's feeling good in there.
A lot of steam here. Bowled over. Anthony Green flattened. Bear Bronson.
As a singles competitor, Bear Bronson going to be having all sorts of new tricks up his sleeve.
Yarmouth being labeled as Bronson territory.
And we saw him in that Battle Royal just last month at Bissell Brothers Bash, Brick South. Let me tell you what my least favorite thing in the world is. Those chops from Bear Bronson, especially when they're across your back. Oh, he's got the back right now, Anthony Green. Better turn around.
Touching it back on that Battle Royal, it says a lot about Bear Bronson. He went looking for the biggest and baddest in that Battle Royal.
I don't think he came up to me during the Battle Royal, actually.
The Perry Von Viciouses, the Jason Mavericks, and now Bear Bronson. This bear flies, elbow drop.
Anthony Green, you can't call it an upset. This is going to be an evenly matched contest, but it has been all Bronson after AG started to take over, jumping him from behind to start. Bronson has turned things around here. We built this titty, they said, on rock and roll. Da, 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 da. You know what I mean? They're doing. We built this. Yeah, they're doing the bop bop. They're kicking out the jams here. That was a good time here. Use that hashtag necessary evil.
Brandishing the iron. Nobody home on the discus lariat. Anthony Green not looking to take a trip. Yarmouth built this titty. But not on Anthony Green's rock and roll.
You never said that ever. Out loud. There's never been a reason to. Oh,
Bear Bronson. Out of the way. Back suplex. Out the apron. I've never said that. I've never seen that.
Built this titty. Joe Bronson, the Bear, smush.
A gifted combatant in every sense of the word. So far, we've talked about the pro wrestling equivalent of pitching the perfect game, and thus far, Bear Bronson doing just that.
Crowd firmly behind Bear Bronson, and Anthony Green, again, he's got to get the let out, Johnny.
It's indeed Anthony Green now.
Just threatened to kill Anthony Green, so let's see what happens here. That's not allowed. It's a wrestling match, I assure you. What's he thinking here?
That match would end, did he?
What is this? What's the plan here?
Handful of hair, the fireman's carry.
I don't know about this.
Anthony Green back into the ring, finds home on the super kick.
Face first into the post. Anthony Green now back out to the outside. Takes him to the post again.
Got that stagger moment that he needed. Bear Bronson on the back foot now. Anthony Green.
Trying to take a breather here. Anthony Green sees something. Stopping the count from Eric Greenleaf.
And now climbing up. He's gonna leap the post.
Catches Bear Bronson.
And that may have been the great equalizer for Anthony Green. He knew that he needed the Hail Mary play.
Some of the best action tonight, right there in front of our friends at Rugged Roots. Rugged Roots Incorporated. For all your medicine needs, Bubba, you know what I mean.
All I do in kind. There's their table. Anthony Green.
That's Mike. Did you talk to Mike earlier? What a guy.
A gentleman and a scholar. And now, Anthony Green gonna send Bear Bronson back into the Limitless Wrestling ring. Wild night thus far on this Saturday night here for Necessary Evil. Thank you for joining us on IWTV or the Limitless Wrestling YouTube, maybe both. We appreciate you, and Bear Bronson does not appreciate this from Anthony Green.
Anthony Green here taking his time, finally finding himself in the driver's seat. He's gonna have to do something to stay in the driver's seat with a chop across the chest. Yes, that's how you do it. Not wasting any time after the chop, going for the boot right away.
He's not stacking up with a single strike. He's mixing it up. He's changing levels.
Gonna wear him down here, chin lock. You talk about someone like Alec Price, I always say he's the most comfortable on the ropes out of anyone at Limitless Wrestling. Wrestling IQ, it's a thing.
Oh yeah.
It's something worth discussing.
Yes, sir.
I have to believe that Anthony Green has the highest wrestling IQ in the building.
The
we see his training videos. We see where he's been. Multiple tours of Pro Wrestling Noah. A member of WWE, making appearances at NXT 205 Live. There's August Gray. Wisdom beyond his years. Starting in the wrestling business in his teenage years.
And all this time, through all those accolades, Anthony Green has never rested on those laurels. He's always remained, with that high wrestling IQ, becomes a high level of adaptability. And Anthony Green has it and then some. Probably the most dangerous man in Limitless Wrestling. You can never count him out.
Taking his time here now, taking some time to rub it into Bear Bronson, letting him know.
Uh-oh!
Don't poke the bear.
He just did that. He just...
It would appear as if he poked the bear. He has slapped the bear. If I wasn't going to poke the bear, the last thing I was going to do would be slap the bear. Couldn't have said it better myself, Johnny.
Oh,
goes
my!
up.
Anthony Green now jacks the jaw. Watch the neck breaker. But Anthony Green, he may have played the matador to the bull. Steps into the chop.
Bronson finds himself in that corner once again. Reverses the Irish whip. Into the buckle. Big boot out by Anthony Green.
Bear hole slam.
Bronson gonna have to get something going here now. That's the start of it.
Yarmouth feeling it. This bear may have found himself a new natural habitat, but he's got to stake his claim. He's got to mark his territory. Exploder!
It's all of it.
New lease on life. New chapter. Pen to paper. Nobody home. Anthony Green now. Bandera to the outside. Caught. Returned fire. Wait. Hold on. Walking. Talking. Flattened.
I don't remember it being walking, talking, flattened, Johnny.
Remix. Courtesy of Bear Bronson.
I don't think Anthony Green purchased that mix CD, I assure you.
Not by any means, but Bear Bronson.
A lot riding on this one.
If that was the mixtape, he's got a full-length album in mind, Top Shelf. Bear's greatest hits.
I was gonna say the Bear certainly went over the mountain if you're a Green Jelly fan.
Discus! Booted away. Hold on.
So much prettier, perhaps.
That Tomikaze steps up, but he's got to chop away at Bear Bronson.
A man to get over.
Bronson had it scouted. Be kind, rewind.
Haven't seen that one in a while out of Anthony Green.
Requires going deep into the toolbox, the bottom drawer. Suicide. Snatched.
No, not quite. Oh! Nicely done, Anthony Green. With the wherewithal to get to the apron. Back to the races once more. Look at that suicide dive. No, over the top. Takes him out.
And my word, Anthony Green, even after such a sustained assault from Bear Bronson, operates on that back foot magnificently. Now, heading up top. He's got options from here.
Some walking, talking.
Sultan!
Walking, talking, moonsaulting. Son of a gun. Anthony Green gets 2.
Switching it up.
You can see the gears turning like he's like, I'm going to try something new.
And we were talking about that high wrestling IQ, that high level of adaptability that Anthony Green has at his disposal.
Anthony Green now could be looking at that so much prettier again. It's tough. Once you try to, put the guy over, exactly, you got those double underhooks. But from that position, when the guy's taller than you, it's very hard to keep him the way you want to maneuver him.
And we talked about Bear Bronson's pedigree. He knows this all too well. Down the stretch, his opponent has to carry his weight. Excuse me?
Yeah, those back chops from Joe Bronson, I assure you, are worse than the ones from Anthony Green. I hope we find out. Or rather, I hope he finds out. Oh, he's asking for it. What a lunatic. Well, I know what really hurts? This. Doesn't feel good.
Bear Bronson
is sadistic.
What's in that sauce?
Oh. Oh, yeah! Oh, what did I tell you? It's a favorite of his. He loves it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
But these boys, these battle-tested warriors, we've been blessed. We've watched them grow up into the samurai standing before us. Look at them now. Hands pickled in vinegar.
Oh. Anthony, oh, look at that. Looks just like a bear. Like a carnivore.
But Anthony Green, some of his best work done in the Emerald Ring in Japan for Pro Wrestling Noah. Very comfortable in the pocket. Back and forth we go. Oh. Back elbow meets jaw.
Another forearm there.
Quick to follow up. Discus stopped cold. And now the hook kick. taught to him by
He can get it
Naomichi.
this time.
Merror
He gets it.
steps up. So much. No, sir.
Still so difficult to get into. Turned inside out by Bear Bronson with that clothesline.
And now Bear, fireman's carry. Wait. Blazing Rana.
That reverse Rana. Anthony Green once again goes to the top. Gets caught by Bear Bronson. Sets out with that bulldog bomb. Only two. Only two, says Eric Greenlee.
Well, our own resident A-Train, Anthony Green, nearly derailed. But this bout rolls on here at Limitless Wrestling's Necessary Evil.
Some looks of disbelief on the faces of the fans here in Yarmouth, Maine. Anthony Green able to kick out.
This could go all night. I wouldn't be mad. But now Bear Bronson.
Oh boy. That Fire Thunder driver, we saw it once earlier tonight. This one might have even more oomph.
Bear Bronson, a known practitioner of the Fire Thunder driver.
What is this out in front of us? Are you kidding me? It's Jay Haru.
Come on!
They're gonna do anything to not go over 3 tonight. Oh wait, this is very good for me. This is very good if you're me.
Sorry, Jay Haru. Dragged into the ring the hard way. Now Anthony Green hangs up Bronson to dry.
Gets it. Oh no! Oh no! Muffy on Mac!
Thunder driver!
Gets it! Forget about it! Bear Bronson has handed another defeat to the Bacabella family, Johnny Torres.
Anthony Green!
Oh, wait, no! No!
Hold on now. Aiden Aggro!
No! Oh, come on!
Stomping away at Bear Bronson. Husband of Gabby Forza.
The chance are Gabby! Wait a minute. Oh, that's not Gabby! Oh, yeah!
Milo Merror! He's had enough of Aiden Aggro and Jay Haru!
He's gonna get himself some of it! He's gonna get himself some of Aggro now! Bear Bronson caught him! Bear Bronson caught Aggro!
Lot of runway!
Oh no!
Snatched out of the air by Anthony Green! Milo Merror intercepted by Anthony Green from out of nowhere. And Gabby's
come on now. This has got to stop. There we go.
Ask and you shall receive.
Okay, Gabby, be careful. Be careful in there. Where's Bronson? Bronson's out there with Jay Haru.
Anthony Green.
Bear. Come on.
Anthony Green playing the perimeter defense. Aggro now. Haru. Green stopping away at Milo Merror. At Gabby Forza. At Bear Bronson.
Come on. What are we going to do about it? They had all the refs out here earlier. Oh, God, yes. Yes.
Ace. Wonder of the world.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, he can clear the ring, Johnny. Get in there, Ace.
Go,
Jay Haru.
get him.
Jay Haru's going to die. Yes.
Ace Romero.
Aggro. Oh, see you later.
Oh, and look at this. Take me home tonight.
Friends, enemies, friends again, and enemies. The biggest pair of frenemies you'll see here at Limitless Wrestling since the beginning.
What's none of it? Not a part of it. Not no way, not no how. Anthony Green opting to collect Jay
Romero's
Haru.
got something to say there, Johnny. Wait a minute.
is over. I don't know why you side hanging with these pieces of shit, but it is over, bud.
I think it's a great idea.
Piece of shit! Piece of shit! Piece of shit! Piece of shit!
Tonight solidifies the beginning of the end for all of you. Because next month in Westbrook, at the show Warzone, it's gonna be a fucking war zone. It's gonna be your team versus my team in War Games.
Oh my! The cage is coming back to Westbrook! Oh, the last time it was AG and Romero in a cage in Westbrook, the entire ring almost came down!
Where the cage goes, calamity follows. The return to Westbrook.
That means Jay Haru's going in a cage! I love it!
Mark the date on your calendar. The War of Westbrook is upon us. The flag has been planted. Ace Romero and his team. Well, my word, I gotta believe the team sign-up sheet. We're gonna need more than one sheet of paper, Top Shelf.
I was gonna say, you're talking about their team. I can only imagine. I think I have an idea about a Bacabella family team.
Hey,
but what could be on Ace Romero's team?
You could punch Jay Haru in the balls again, you know. You could do it.
That means I'd have to get in the cage, though. I don't want to get in the cage with AG and Channing Thomas. I don't want to do that.
One man's bar is another man's cage.
It's been too long, Johnny. I don't know.
Ace Romero.
Ace Romero calling his shot. And we're going to see it in 3 weeks in Westbrook Guard Armory, Warzone.
The battle lines.
That's the man that won it. Don't take away anything from that man right now. He was victorious here tonight.
So it looks like the table has been set for Saturday night, May 17th, Warzone in Westbrook, Maine. Tonight's main event still to come, but if you would indulge me for 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. Talking to Randy earlier, this September is going to be the 10-year anniversary. Of Limitless Wrestling, countless events, and in those almost 10 years, you guys have seen a lot of athletes move on to national and international stages. Well, WWE, AEW, New Japan, everywhere, ladies and gentlemen, they've all come through here because it's not just the best talent in the Northeast. It's the best talent from all around the damn world. Each and every month. So before tonight's main event, we've got a bonus match. Getting your money's worth here tonight at Necessary Evil. And personally, for me, this is cool because it's two athletes that I've seen wrestle and train since day one. They're from the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, the school of my other company that I work for, Havoc Wrestling. And you never know. We're going to bring out two athletes for our next match. Maybe they're going to be on to bigger and better things. One you've seen before, one you haven't. I think you're going to be entertained. This match is presented by our partners at Main Vintage Toys, where you can meet Mick Foley on Father's Day at their store on June 15th. And this match is scheduled for one fall.
Limitless Wrestling. We're bringing the best. We're bringing the brightest up-and-comers of this generation and the next. Top Shelf Troy, glad to see it firsthand.
Absolutely. Tonight you get your first look at Jose Zamora, a.k.a. The Spotlight. You may have seen him in the Battle Royal, but if you follow him on social media, you see what he has hanging around his neck there, attached to him. He records the matches. He live streams his own matches right on his body.
Yes,
first
indeed.
of his kind. And much like Rich Palladino said, he is a graduate of the New England Pro Wrestling Academy, school owned by Chase Del Monte and my dear friend Max Smashmaster.
He live streams and he lives to stream the spotlight. He knows better than seemingly anybody. You only get the one chance at the first impression.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity. I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to check with him. I believe I commentated his first ever singles match at a chaotic event last summer. And I do believe he's grown by leaps and bounds in the last 8 or 9 months since that happened.
But all of his teachers, all of his upperclassmen, they'll tell you the moment you leave your home state, the going only gets tougher.
And this guy can tell you right now, because it's Sebass Finn.
Known from this coast to the West Coast, New Japan Pro Wrestling Academy graduate. Back in Limitless Wrestling with thunder. The hook's never been sharper. Ask Joseph Alexander. And after tonight, potentially ask Jose Zamora. Sebass Finn.
And they are, in fact, training partners at the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Sebass knows all about Jose Zamora. He's got the age advantage there, number of years in the business, not by much, but he's got them. And folks, there's a chance to show up and show out. I remember my first time. I talk about 10 years of Limitless Wrestling. I commentated the very first Limitless match. I wrestled on the very first Limitless show. I commentated the first main event. We've come by so many leaps and bounds, you never know who's going to come through the locker room. And like Rich Palladino said, maybe these two are the next generation. Sometimes you know, sometimes you don't. All we can do, let's give them the time of day and see what they can do.
Rousing ovation for Sebass Finn. We'll turn it over to Rich Palladino.
Introducing first to my right, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 185 pounds, the Spotlight, Jose Zamora.
Let's go.
And his opponent to my left, wrestling out of Goffstown, New Hampshire. Weighing in tonight at 170 pounds, he is the SOB of the 603, Sebass Finn!
Jose Zamora is just lucky it is not a boathouse brawl tonight. This is a big opportunity. I remember one of these a couple years back. A showcase match from the New England Pro Wrestling Academy. Ariel Rivera took on Gal Barquet. Maybe you've heard of It's Gal, WWE ID tag on him, you know. You never know who you're going to see in these contests.
Jose Zamora, Sebass Finn, we are off.
Jose Zamora grinding it in there. It's all about the basics. How well can you do the basics and bring it to the table? Side headlock, grinding in on Sebass Finn.
And lest we forget the elephant in the room, Sebass Finn entered professional wrestling with a well-honed mat game, a gifted amateur wrestler.
Absolutely. Still training some future amateur wrestlers at the high school level as well in his free time. Fireman's carry, nicely done. Now, I know you love your amateur wrestlers, Johnny Torres. You're a big fan of those Joseph A-Game Alexanders and Sebass Finns, which, by the way, still reeling from that match just a couple of months ago. Those two took each other on. My goodness, one of the best matches of the night. Nicely done. Very nicely done.
That extra elevation from the side, drop down.
Now, wait, what was your high school wrestling record, Johnny?
Not good.
What was he? I know you know it. What is it?
Right around 500.
That's my guy. Time to get back to 500, babe.
Jose Zamora looking to start things off at 1,000.
Absolutely. You see, he's got the camera back there. He's recording it. It's locked in inside the ring. That medallion on his neck is recording the match. Oh, right in front of his own camera. Nicely done. Picture perfect. A star from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Spotlight style moonsault for all of those watching at home, whether it be on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel or the Jose Zamora channel.
Paging Ultimo Dragon. Sebass Finn says no. Rolls through.
Zamora.
Rolls through again as Sebass Finn. Oh! Nicely done.
Bit of the old sloppy salmon.
I know what that is, I think. I was with a young lady once and her, never mind.
Crisscross.
Wow, nicely done. Catch him in that position. Jose's looking. Where do you think you're going, brother?
Walks about to dry.
What's this? What is this?
Hold on.
What is this? Who is this? Oh, I know that. Oh, I know that.
Hazard, number 23.
Oh, the pride of Newport News, Virginia. Oh, come on. Connor Murphy, a.k.a. Paul Hazard.
Oh, he has.
You love Hazard. You're part of the problem.
Double
You're part of the problem. You know that?
Top of the charts on datpiff.com.
What does that mean?
Look it up. Hazard.
He ruined a perfectly good match between two up-and-comers.
He has had it out for the next generation for seemingly forever now.
Probably still bitter. It was down to him and Milo Merror in the Battle Royal at Bissell Brothers.
Fellow classmen of the two we just were watching. And this has to be sour for Rich Palladino. He thought the world of Sebass Finn and Jose Zamora. He wanted nothing more than to introduce them. Watch them. Hazard ruined all of it. 23 Hazard
Making
now.
Rich Palladino get in the ring. Oh, come on! Hey! Hey! We don't do that to Rich. Get out of there, Rich. Get out of there. Come on now. Checking with Rich, he was okay. This is
Troy, go punch him right in the balls. You know how.
Rich is okay. That's all that matters.
Oh.
Fine.
You know what I told you? You ain't even seen me crash out yet, bro.
What do you got to say, Hazard? What's the problem?
I'm really like this.
Oh, you're part of the problem. You condone it. You secretly think this is great, don't you, Johnny?
I'm telling you.
You know what's crazy to me?
Go punch him.
That these two dudes get golden spots while I have to bite, kick, and shake for every opportunity I get here.
In the balls.
And then I get screwed.
What? How?
Last month, I should have won the Bissell Brothers Battle Royal.
No, you didn't. You were eliminated fair and square.
But I was mocked by 4 dudes and they stole it.
Well, Yarmouth, no sympathy at all for the seeming plight of Hazard.
So you tell me, where's the justice? I'm gonna tell you right now, Vacation Land Cup is right around the corner, and if I don't start seeing some justice, who knows what I'm gonna do next?
We're talking about being cup season.
D-A-S-S-I-T.
That's it. I wish this was it. I wish this was the end of what he has to say. Thank goodness. Ruined a perfectly great match between two up-and-comers getting a chance to shine here tonight at Necessary Evil. Paul Hazard is jealous. He is jealous. He comes from a time where main wrestling didn't have the spotlight.
And he's
now
always
he feels like it's time to get it back. All these years later, he feels like he has the opportunity to get the spotlight back in main wrestling.
And he's always had the ability to do it.
Absolutely he has.
That's what gets me the most about Hazard. It's part of why I've, as you have said, sort of cheered him on. The raw talent is there. Just get your head together. And clearly, as we've just seen, it's never been farther from the center.
Folks, still to come, our main event. Rich Palladino is okay. He's fine.
Might need a second, both for himself.
Check on Jose Zamora.
The thumbs up. We're good to go.
I don't know what is in the future of Hazard, but I really hope somebody kicks his ass.
You tell him, Rich. You tell him, Rich.
Hazard, do you want to explain yourself right now?
Yo, do y'all think I don't peep game? Do y'all think I don't know the formula? Every year, you do the same thing. You bring in some new blood, right? You give them a spot. You see who these people simp for. They become the golden boy, and then you ride them in the Vacation Land Cup. Alec Price, Rip Bison, Desmond Cole, Conan Lykan. Not this time. Not on my watch. You know I did 1 million views in content before the Bissell show? 1,300 people packed that arena because of me. I was the house. I was the draw. And if they don't start rewarding me, I'm going to keep taking mines, my boy. Catching bodies. That's it. D-A-S-S-I-T. That's it.
Sebass, just wanted to get a quick word with you about everything that just transpired tonight. If you have the time.
Yeah, Ethan, I've gotten to know you for quite some time. I've gotten to know Limitless Wrestling for quite some time. I've been coming here since the beginning of my career because I want to be here. I want to be a mainstay at Limitless Wrestling. And I was fortunate enough, after working tirelessly to get here, to finally make it last year and have my singles debut. And then just when I get another opportunity to prove myself, it gets ripped away. Hazard, I am sick and tired of people like you trying to push me down under the water when all I'm doing is trying to swim. Somebody needs to kick your ass.
I want to thank our partners at Rugged Roots. Thank you, our partners at Main Vintage Toys. Who's coming to Westbrook on May 17th? Before we wrap things up, give yourselves a round of applause. You guys have been fantastic. Always a pleasure to come to Maine for Limitless Wrestling. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening.
Johnny, we have talked about it all night. At first, Jay Haru lost to Milo Merror. Then, Aiden Aggro lost to Gabby Forza. Joe Bronson was able to defeat Anthony Green. There's only one member of the Bacabella camp left, and he's set to defend the title against this man right here.
The dime piece, perfection personified, WWE identified, and this,
look at that! That is what a champion looks like.
no longer a cocoon, but a folly blossom butterfly. Tonight is the night we complete the metamorphosis of the dime piece Aaron Rourke. Worldwide, they may know his name as Limitless Wrestling World Champion.
He has the talent. He has a high wrestling IQ, much like Anthony Green. But there's something called pageantry, and you just can't teach it. You just have to have it, Johnny Torres. And that man right there has it.
Another word for pageantry, as the kids would say, the swag that Aaron Rourke has. Dime piece.
The only thing that could approve this get up here would be the Limitless Wrestling Championship belt around his waist.
What
he's
a
signaling for
way
it.
to complete that ensemble. It feels like poetry. It feels like magic's in the air here at Necessary Evil. But our defending champion, will this be the night that Channing Thomas crushes that magic? But Aaron Rourke, the confidence overflowing in the shape of his life. world class Channing Thomas.
And I have to think here, Johnny. I don't want to sound dejected, but we've done this dance before. What? This feels like a dumb question. I sit here, I do my research, Johnny. I try not to feel foolish up here. I don't know. What needs to happen? Wrestling the perfect match doesn't matter if you wrestle Channing Thomas. You have to contend with 4 other people now, in addition to Channing Thomas. Make it 5.
And step by step, moment by moment, mile by mile, Aaron Rourke, he's gone through Aiden Aggro. He's gone through Anthony Green. Is tonight the night that Aaron Rourke blazes through Channing Thomas? Or does world class, does his era continue?
The second ever current reigning defending 2-time Limitless Wrestling Champion. Cindy Bacabella has made good on every single promise he has made to him. At the expense of the big boofa, Desmond Cole, who is out on injury. He lost that championship to Channing Thomas. You gotta believe that he might be watching at home right now. Boofa, if you are home right now, we miss you. Get well soon. We hope to see you back sometime in the fall, sometime at the beginning of next year. We want you back, buddy. Send it over to Rich Palladino.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Limitless Wrestling Necessary Evil main event is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Limitless Wrestling World Championship. Introducing first the challenger. Introducing the challenger to my left from Sparkle City. Weighing in tonight at an even 200 pounds, the timepiece, Aaron Rourke. His opponent in the corner to my right is accompanied to the ring by former WWF Hall of Famer Cindy Bacabella. And he represents current.
No doubt.
And I represent. On loan from the Dallas Wrestling Office. He stands 6 feet 1 inch. He weighs 232 pounds. He is the epitome of masculinity. The proprietor of the pile driver, the double measure of wrestling pleasure, the throwback thoroughbred, the personification of physical perfection, the king of Sting, the Count of Monte Fisto. He's every woman's pet and every man's threat. The gold standard of Limitless Wrestling. The ambassador of Kick Your Asseter. The top attraction in the territory. He walked in
as the reigning Limitless Wrestling Champion. He will walk out as the Limitless Wrestling Champion. World class, Thomas.
Your necessary evil.
He's not done. He's not done.
Good Lord.
The fans, for some reason, have gotten. Oh my God. I feel like he was looking at me, waiting for me to talk when he did that. I hate him. I took great pleasure back in 2017 knocking down all the competitors that he brought into me and hurting him along the way. I really did. I just felt safer in the ring against guys like Kikutaro than I would be against, say, Channing Thomas. Yes, understand.
I'm still watching Sidney Bacabella in that microphone. I'm convinced he's going to go back for it again.
You have to come chase Rich for it. I think you can take him, Rich, if he comes back
here. Get the
here.
microphone. Go get it away from him. Get it away from him.
Limitless Wrestling Championship set to be decided. Aaron Rourke.
Your
opportunities. He's been a #1 contenders bout. The Vacation Land Cups came awfully close this past August edition of 2024, the Vacation Land Cup. But tonight he gets his shot. Tonight is his opportunity, one-on-one, with world-class Channing Thomas. Will we see the rest of the Bacabella family, or is that all we've seen from them? We know Ace Romero. We know Ace Romero's in the building.
He's on watch.
Along with everybody else, I have to imagine. I'm hoping that we're not the only ones that are going to be watching this match very closely, Johnny.
Bell rings, your necessary evil main event off to the races. We thank you for spending your Limitless Wrestling Saturday night with us here.
You don't have to wait a full month. We're going to see you back in 3 weeks at the Westbrook Guard Armory, but who is going to be the Limitless Wrestling Champion when we come back to Westbrook? Oh, chop across the chest.
Bonafide locker room main event of sorts. Everybody wants to know who the man at the peak of the Limitless Wrestling pyramid is. And Aaron Rourke debuted against the former Limitless Wrestling World Champion and Iron Rip Bison here in Limitless Wrestling. He is built for it.
Nicely done. He's saying, he's signaling for it. He wants that championship belt. Oh, if you could have heard that the way we just did.
Bowled over. Thunderous clothesline from world-class Channing Thomas.
Channing Thomas, like we said, proprietor of that pile driver, has spelled disaster for many competitors before. We've seen him gut it out, most recently against Donovan Dijak in front of 1,200 plus fans at Brick South in South Portland, Maine.
Yes, indeed, that fire-assisted victory. But Channing Thomas, we've said it time and time again, on his own laurels, he can get it done. But Aaron Rourke now, the inverted atomic drop finds home. Damage done. Nobody home on the clothesline this time. Rourke building up steam.
Here we go. That's what we need, Aaron Rourke. Former Create a Pro heavyweight champion is Aaron Rourke. Like I said, a multitude of people coming from Cal under the tutelage of Pat Buck and Brian Myers cover. Only two.
Magnificent delivery on the spine buster, Channing Thomas. That back already smarting, and we're in the early moments of this contest. But there's no surprise, Channing Thomas, that schedule has only picked up with time. World class may not be operating at 100%, and the same could be said for Aaron Rourke. That WWE ID schedule, grueling to say the least.
This be. There we go. Nicely done.
Woo!
Now I'll remind you before we get too excited, title cannot change hands on a count out or, for that matter, a disqualification.
Yes,
so it's going to be in
indeed.
best interest if you are Aaron Rourke, the dime piece, the evil gay, to get Channing Thomas back in the ring.
Now heads out to the apron.
Catches him right on the jaw.
And now Aaron Rourke.
A triangle style moonsault. The Bermuda Triangle. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Found all of it.
So far, so good for the dime piece.
And all of our Yarmouth faithful, they're here for a new champ. They want the dime piece era. And so far, Aaron Rourke.
This crowd, they're calling their shot. New champ tonight, Johnny Torres.
Aaron Rourke. He's gone through the trenches here in Limitless Wrestling. His time in art, whether it be in a faction, a tag team, a trio, now on his own. And that diamond's never been sharper.
Making it look easy here. Gotta stay on him. If there's anything we know is that you cannot give Channing Thomas an opportunity to breathe. Oh, already, that's costly. That's gonna cost you already here. Bacabella up on the apron. Get off of there, Sydney.
For an athlete like Channing Thomas.
Now he's gonna get it back in the ring.
Who's so gifted on the scientific side of professional wrestling. But Aaron Rourke setting him stratosphere.
Straight from the top. Nicely done.
The
Aaron Rourke.
Homage to the great Trish Stratus. And now, Aaron Rourke. Channing Thomas reversal of the Irish whip.
Oh! A miscalculation there. Channing Thomas is going to make it pay.
Perfect drop kick right in the bread basket.
Oh. Rough landing to that turnbuckle pad. Into the floor goes Aaron Rourke.
High velocity face first. Aaron Rourke definitely needs a couple moments to recollect.
It's been nothing but Aaron Rourke so far in this contest. Gonna need that time now.
And what's Sydney doing? Some insult to that injury. Now Aaron Rourke back into the ring and Channing Thomas just like that. Stomping away, utilizing the ropes for the extra elevation. This is the story of world-class Channing Thomas. Gifted with the pressure game, the scientific side. Dismantles his opponents and gets by with a little help from his friends.
European-style uppercut from Channing Thomas. Pulls in Aaron Rourke with a suplex into the buckle, maybe. No. Nicely done.
Runs it out. Shades of Colt Cabana. Now the crucifix.
Able to roll out is Aaron Rourke. As the interesting chance of hot dog water.
Is this
directed towards Channing Thomas.
Is this a Limp Bizkit thing?
I don't think it is, remarkably. You would think it is. It's not.
Well, we're going to keep on rolling here in our Necessary Evil main event.
Will it be Aaron Rourke's way, my way, or Channing Thomas's way?
And now out to the apron, quick as a cat, brains him with the head kick. Aaron Rourke now.
Interesting way to get up there. European uppercut once again. And Channing Thomas going to cross those arms.
The gory iconoclasm. Now the cover.
Did not sit out with it, much like the way Shima would. The tosses does Channing Thomas.
Yes, indeed. But now Channing Thomas. Dialed in, that elbow. Honed that elbow drop to perfection.
Look at that look on his face. He's not concerned at all. That's the face of a man who has 5 aces in his pocket somehow.
And now the knee drop back of the head. Double, both legs stacked. And now Aaron Rourke. Keeping the pressure on.
I was gonna say, I gotta be honest, I'm surprised that Sidney Bacabella has stayed out of it so far. I'm almost surprised. I suppose I'm a little taken back. No other members of this Bacabella family have come out. Maybe they know better tonight. Tonight feels a little different. The odds may be even.
The leg lariat. Now the Harlem sidekick out of Aaron Rourke. But you said it. Conspicuous by their absence thus far. Exploder!
Nicely done. Got to take advantage now, Aaron Rourke. You got to make that cover.
But Aaron Rourke, we saw the damage done to the hand. That back, it's been through it. That rib cage, it's been through it. But give the people what they want.
Back elbow once again from Channing Thomas. Going to the second rope this time.
Oh,
Gonna get him one more time with his press. Wait a minute. Oh no, right into the Boston crab. What a maneuver, Channing Thomas. Well done.
We've said it before, we'll say it again. He's always been capable on his own laurels. Exhibit A, and Sidney Bacabella holding up the Limitless Wrestling World Championship in the face.
He's been taunting him this whole time.
And maybe that's what he's been trying to do. Maybe his sole job tonight is mind game duty. But Aaron Rourke not going to be thrown off his game.
We wouldn't be lucky enough that that's all he's doing, Johnny. I assure you, because I have a feeling Aaron Rourke could weather that storm. The other aces, I don't know.
It only takes 3 seconds, and the complexion of Limitless Wrestling can change drastically. But Channing Thomas, he knows this truth all too well.
No, come on. Absolutely just screaming in the face of Aaron Rourke. His thoughts on the situation.
Oh, they're letting him have it here. And now Channing Thomas firmly in the driver's seat.
Taking him to here. Can we pull him back up? No, oh, wait a minute. It was a reversal from Aaron Rourke.
Both combatants, champion and contender alike, down.
Aaron Rourke trying to get back up to his feet. Limitless Wrestling Championship hangs in the balance. The dime piece blocks one, shoots one off. Channing Thomas now fires one off, rifled. Forearm now from Aaron Rourke.
Rourke hanging in there, hanging tough.
Forearm again, and another, and another.
And how many bouts, how much time has Aaron Rourke put in building his stock here in Limitless Wrestling? It all can come to fruition tonight.
Face first into the canvas with a head full of hair, and why not?
In the driver's seat, the Chris Adams super kick. Boots him up. Nobody home, finds it on the other way around.
Belly to belly. Not quite. Rather belly to back. Belly to back once again. Lands on his feet. Outstanding Aaron Rourke. Once again, belly to back. Gets it. And a release. German suplex from Aaron Rourke.
Cooking here. Aaron Rourke so far in the driver's seat. Coming in hot.
All the knees. Gets the knees.
And wait a minute. Could be forecasting a hip attack in the future for Channing Thomas.
Oh!
Got all of it.
Back that you know what up.
And quick to follow up. High risk, high reward.
Gotta keep Channing Thomas down. Meteora. The center of the ring. New champion. Only 2.
Aaron Rourke.
Laying down Channing Thomas. We've seen that split-legged moonsault before. The bread and butter of Aaron Rourke.
The bona fide calling card. We've seen that step over DDT, the over rotation. He's got options here. Channing Thomas, same can be said. But Aaron Rourke now fireman's carry.
Holding on to that rope is Channing Thomas. Sidney Bacabella in the background there. One on. Got them both. Down, schoolboy. Tight. Center of the ring. Hooks those tights. Had those tights.
Yes, indeed, but Aaron Rourke now.
Oh, right into the fireman's carry of his own.
Not to be denied. Oshigoroshi.
That across that knee to cover the center. 2. Only a count of 2 for Aaron Rourke.
But Aaron Rourke.
This dime piece looking to be worth $1 million tonight.
That Oshigoroshi, that's a phase shifter.
Here it is. Oh, this could be it, Johnny.
In the drop zone. Split leg. Bounce up. Got the knees up.
Right in
world
the
class.
nick of time, Johnny Torres got those knees up. Calf kick. Taking a page out of the book of the Dean Malenkos and the D'Lo Browns. with a calf kick.
And now the fisherman suplex.
With a bridge. Only 2, I thought that was it. A nearly perfect plex from Channing Thomas.
And Channing Thomas now taking a moment. As he ponders the next page in the playbook. He's got to be wondering about this. Our Limitless faithful. Can't let it get under his skin.
He's trying to think about it. I think it's got to be the pile driver now, Johnny.
But those sneers to the outside.
There it is. Had a feeling the pile driver's just going to need to get it. Gets him up.
Aaron Rourke.
He's got to spike him. That's what he's going to have to do.
Rourke putting the brakes on. Finds home with the open hand right. Channing Thomas returns in kind.
Catches Channing Thomas. That's what takes him out a little bit here. No. European uppercut, once again, that's been the bread and butter for this contest, that European-style uppercut of Channing Thomas. Chop across the chest from Aaron Rourke.
Stepped into that. Stacking up the momentum now. And now the Irish whip. We're going corner to corner. Reversal of the whip from Channing Thomas. Coming in hot.
Seen that butterfly, perhaps.
Hold on.
Watch
the slide.
Oh! Nowhere for Aaron Rourke to go but down, and quickly.
The sliding German suplex, and every umpire in the country would agree that's a safe.
Well, then what's this going to be, Johnny? Channing Thomas to the top rope. Picture perfect. It was a headbutt.
Yes, indeed.
A headbutt.
The homage to the Dynamite Kid. Only good for 2. But as we've seen, the diving headbutt takes its toll on the giver as well as the recipient. But Yarmouth not looking to be denied here in
I don't know what, Johnny. I'm sorry. I keep checking over my shoulder. I keep trying to look out back. Nowhere to be seen are these comrades. And I guess at this point they don't need them, but they can't be that far, Johnny.
It doesn't seem like Sidney Bacabella, the father of the family, has pushed down on the big red button. Of course, the members of that army, they may have been told to hit the showers.
He's been trying that pile driver. If he hits it, it's over.
Wait.
Look at the punish with a pile driver here. Wait a minute.
Rourke! Oh, no. But Aaron Rourke, 8 defeat!
Soul food from Aaron Rourke. Look at me here. Oh, no! Well, here we go. May the circus begin, Johnny. May the circus begin.
And Aaron Rourke now sends Channing Thomas to the apron. Our referee, Nate Speckman, cleaned out.
Just get a ref out here now.
Cleaned out by that Aaron bicycle kick.
Where's Brendan Paul? Get him out here. Yeah, give me Greenleaf. Why not? Sure. Why not? What is this? What is this, Johnny? Aaron Rourke looking for a new one. Oh, not a Spanish fly. Not a Spanish fly. This is a dangerous new move.
All the way up. Spanish fly.
Picture perfect. Joel and Jose Maximo, the innovators of the Spanish fly. Must have loved that one.
Suffice to say, the C4 just went off.
What is this? Look at Sidney Bacabella. He's waving it. Oh, come on. Where they are? Where have they been? They're all beaten and battered. I know that. Yeah, right. Where's Greenleaf? Where's Paul? Get him out here.
But now Anthony Green, Aiden Aggro, Jay Haru, they look to be surrounding the ring.
This cannot be happening again, Johnny.
You ever seen the pack of wolves on the Discovery Channel? Wait a minute! There's only one season here in Limitless Wrestling. It's not rabbit, it's not duck, it's big boy!
You've seen a ghost, baby! You've seen a ghost! Yes!
Gabby! Forza! We said the battle lines were drawn, And now.
All right.
Ace Romero, Alec Price, joining forces.
Get him. Get him, kid. Oh, he wants Rowe. Get him. Get yourself some.
Oh, now this is a measured perimeter defense play. Gabby Forza takes out Jay Haru.
Tackling Jay Haru.
And here we are.
Getting in. We're about to get it on here with AC, baby.
Take us home tonight. Ace Romero.
Fix it and get it on.
Anthony Green, they're destined to do it forever.
Here, Limitless Wrestling. Oh my goodness.
All of that super kick. Anthony Green takes off.
Oh, sends him flying. Alec Price out in the stands. Channing Thomas is back in the ring. Channing Thomas has the belt.
Ace Romero.
Oh, he drills Ace Romero.
Just got cleaned out.
Oh, he drilled Ace Romero.
Channing
Alec Price in the
Thomas.
background, taking care of Aiden Aggro. Alec Price.
But still no referee.
Aaron Rourke, though. Aaron Rourke's got to pay attention. Oh, no, not this way. Not this way again. Not this way.
Caught. Snatched. Picked off. Wait a minute. Alec Price
Get him,
up
Alec.
top.
Get him, Alec.
Emergency and Rourke.
No, that was a miscalculation. Get up, Alec. Get up, Alec. Check on him, Alec. Come on. No. Not this way.
Thomas sends Price to the outside.
Oh, this
Rourke.
tomfoolery.
Rourke's
Oh, this
hooked up.
tomfoolery now. Come on.
World-class pile driver.
Oh, this was the chance. No. Damn it.
Still Limitless Wrestling World Champion.
Damn it.
World-class Channing Thomas.
Can't even. Nobody even put a hand on him. Johnny, nobody in the Bacabella family put a hand on it. It was the miscalculation. It was Price. And he didn't mean to, Johnny. Look at Johnny, he didn't mean to.
Alec Price in the center of our Limitless Wrestling ring.
Oh, he didn't mean to do it, Johnny. He was trying to get Channing Thomas. Hell, he was just trying to get the belt out of there. Oh, Aaron Rourke.
Oh, the whole Bacabella family has hightailed it. Exit stage out of here.
Oh, Johnny, he had it. He was emotional and understandable.
His first
understandable
chance. But Aaron Rourke, absolutely distraught.
Yeah, well, he's got help now.
This crowd.
He had it.
Yeah, you know. Listen.
He had it.
He didn't. You know. Oh, yeah. He was trying to help him.
Yep.
Well, that's not happening. But Alec Price,
the stunned audience.
Aaron Rourke. The stares, the glares across our ring here at Limitless Wrestling. They speak volumes, Troy.
There's only so much Ace and Gabby could have done. Alec Price needed, took out Aiden Aggro, had that under wraps, and just a miscalculation to just get the belt out of the ring. Aaron Rourke may have came closer than anyone has since Big Bufa. Today was not his day, but you gotta believe someday he'll get it back. He'll get back to where he needs to be.
Now, look at this. I never
Alec
thought
Price pleading his case, and Ace
I
Romero.
never thought I'd see the day that these two maybe be seeing eye to eye.
Did you?
Alec Price trying to explain himself here. Ace Romero listening. I think he's receptive.
These two have come a long way on their own respective roads.
Price is going to take the high road. You feel for Aaron Rourke more, but you got to feel for this guy too. He tried to do the right thing.
All hard. Alec Price did his damnedest. But Ace Romero,
he's got to put a team together.
He's got a bone to pick with the Bacabella family.
3 weeks from tonight, at the Westbrook Guard Armory, a War Game style cage match.
A lot of willing teammates and a wild night here at Necessary Evil. Limitless Wrestling brought the thunder to Yarmouth, Maine once again. And folks, it's been an incredible night here on IWTV and on the Limitless Wrestling YouTube channel. For Top Shelf Troy Nelson, for Sam Laterna, I'm Johnny Torres. Good fight, good night.
Yeah.
Aggro. Hi. I'm really sorry to interrupt. I know that you guys are kind of going through it tonight, but thoughts after what transpired today in your individual matches and the ensuing chaos after?
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened in our individual matches? Sam, you've been here all night, right? You've watched the show, right? You know what happened. I get that this is like a format or whatever, but like, be real, all right? That low-level circus freak, we ain't done with him. He's getting handled.
Yeah. Handled.
Know me? Handled.
Yeah.
This
He's breaking them.
This ain't over by a long shot. What you talking about? It's a setback, a reset. Don't worry about it. Damn, my head hurts.
But you guys aren't worried about it?
We ain't worried about nothing, Sam. What you talking about? Like, it's always gonna be a level up. Even if you get the setback, even if you get the reset, it's always a level up. Main character shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna leave you guys to it.
Yeah, you see, know me. You see,
okay.
Pogo Man. Tell him we got him. Yeah. Tell him he gonna get handled. Character shit.
She knew Ariel, but I've had Paige all night this week at Mommy. Just finishing up, cleaning, and she was still there. She'd come in all the time, so I knew who she was. And we started talking. I'm like, "What are you doing tomorrow?" She's like, "Nothing. I'll hang out tomorrow."